Brought to you by Curious Brandland. So what this is a card sort game to help the students really nail down how to prepare for our up and coming exam. All right. And what we've done is we've taken, let's have these ready. We meant to take, so what we did is we have all these little cards here and we merge those with flashcards that are similar to the oh, that's fibrocartilage. I could tell, I could see the bigger nucleus and all the densely packed fibers. The cell is a chondroblast, as opposed to this right here, which is dense fibrous connective tissue, and its cell is a fibroblast that produces collagen fibers, fibrocartilage. So you got to really think through this. And what I want to, let me go back to the camera here and show you. Okay, so here's the background that the students have. So you might notice I have done some other videos. I can put them in the description so you can see those. But there's three categories: connective tissue proper, connective fluid, supporting. And each one of these is the breakdowns, the type of tissue. Then what we want them to understand is how do you identify the cell, the extracellular matrix. Here's some list of the cells that they often see. This is just some charts. We just showed all the charts and the cells. The cells with the extracellular matrix. Now take this and flip it around, and what we've done is started to get them to think about how do you connect structure and function, a central tenet of biology, with what you're actually seeing. So this is kind of a cool way of thinking about it for each one. Now, I already have one filled out, and then I'm going to show you the big board. So, as you can see, supporting connective tissue, hyaline cartilage, the cells are chondrocytes. The extracellular matrix is a fiber called collagen, and there we go, and there's a picture of it. And then there's the ground substance, and the glassy nature of a hyaline cartilage, which I'm not going to elaborate on these three, but that's kind of what we're doing. Now, we're getting the students, they're looking at microscope works, they're looking at the cartoon picture, they're looking at the actual picture, micrograph picture. And so this student did the big board where they merged the cards with the ident and the labels, and they also wrote some stuff, and they hit it out of the park. Really hit it out of the park. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I took screenshots of each one. So here's the big picture, and you can see the level of organization that they did. And then I took a side picture, and three slides, all with my phone, because I'm allowed to have it because I'm a teacher. And individual. And before I wrap this up, I think it was easier to just look at the JPEG picture. Not that one. This one. So I'm going to do just what I did with the PowerPoint and make this a short video. And I'm going to show you. I can zoom in. So let's make chaos of this. This could look, let's make some understanding out of what could look chaotic until you realize that they are really put in some time. So here we got elastic cartilage, we've got bone, we got adipose, we've got reticular, we've got blood, we have lymph. We're all the 11 types of connective tissue. So just listed a picture that goes with it, and then added in the labels. So over here, reticular fibers. That's because we have collagen, elastic fibers, and we also have reticular. Reticular is found in like the spleen and the lymphatic system. All right. Blood with a dissolved fibers. So let's move over here. So we got dense regular with collagen type 1. We've got hyaline cartilage. We've got loose areolar, dense regular. So these are supporting. And then over here, the list should list all of the cell, a lot of the cells. So tidal cells, erythrocyte, red blood cell, white blood cell, fibroblast, makes fibers, thrombocyte. This one, and this one are all blood cells. Okay. Whoops. Let's not lose our thing here. All right, and then osteocytes, which make up the bone over here. Its matrix is semi-solid. It's solid. It's mineralized. Hydroxyapatite, calcium phosphate. That's what makes the bone. So here's a cross section of bone. You can see those dark nuclei are either osteocytes or osteoblasts, and then they're in a little crater called a lacuna matata. All right, and it starts secreting into the matrix that substance that becomes your hard bone. That's what makes the bone hard. So over here, the category of connective tissue proper, connective tissue supporting, connective tissue fluid. So going back to the PowerPoint slide that I showed you there. For the support, the three types of cartilage. For the connective tissue proper, you have regular and irregular that are densely packed collagen fibers. And if you will, let's go back. All right, I'm going to pause and find that picture. And we're back. So she has the loose and dense over here. So this breakdown, and I've kind of said, let's kind of turn it from possibly being chaotic into having some form of structure. So I was talking about the regular and irregular dense versus loose, which is areolar, adipose, and reticular. And then we have supporting, which is the three types of cartilage, and then support like blood and fluid. And now there's some other ones. We don't have bone in here, so we'll have to go back and show that. All right, but that's the gist of it. Individually looking at it versus big picture looking at it is kind of cool. All right, so I'm gonna try and close my PowerPoint. And brought to you by Curious Marineland.